Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, where I thought it's time we had another look at Ostriv. We've not played this for quite a while. There's been a few game updates, and I believe, I'm not 100%, he's doing one major update to come, which could be 6 months, and then he's going to do full release. So let's do a new game. And I think I'm going to try this one, map 3, unlimited ore, stone and limestone. Make it easy for us. So let's start that one. Right, first of all, pause the game, we don't want the time going. Right, let's have a look what we've got. Oh, there's the border there. So he put us here, so we're going to have to build here to get across that river. Yeah. A nice little, I wonder if we could fish in there. Stone deposit. I don't know, I've had a quick look at this map. I don't know where the iron is. Unless that's the iron deposit there. Right, let's get started. We, first of all, choose a location. I fancy building houses around this. I think we're going to go for this bit here. Yeah. What's that there? Stone. It's alright, it's the rotation key is different than what I expected. If I could put fish in there, possibly. We've got to bear that in mind for fishing, though. I could put fishing down here, I think. Reach there, so if we put our camp... We don't want to build there. We'll put our main camp... here. We're going to... Money, I want that for farmland. It's got a slope, that's going to cause problems, the slopes. Right, we're going to go... there. Right, we now need a clay pit and forestry. Build a forestry for wood, so let's get that. That's food, water, production. It's just going to take a bit getting into it. If we put him... Hang on, I don't want to put him in just for a minute. I want to look at what he's got. Education, health, religion, trade, transport, pavement, bridges. So there's a clay pit there. Right, so if we put a clay pit here, I keep thinking that snow is rock or something. We'll put a clay pit there. Then we'll put the forestry in. He can go right next to that. Let's spin it round all the way. Just to get back into the control. Is it shift? No. T and R to... Right, that's going to go in there. Looking for builders, right, so we're... I've got to set the game going. There we go. Right, while they're working on that, we will start planning our housing. And before I do the housing, a fishing dock could go there. Uneven terrain. Oh, we could put... Just pause that game. Could put a fishing dock here. Go all the way around there, so we're okay. Gonna put the fishing dock there. I know it's out of sequence. Where's the... I want to pause the construction on that. I just want them in place. And we also need a... boatyard. And again, that I am going to pause. Right, now we can start building houses around here. Village with garden. Yeah, let's do it with gardens because I think they do better. I'm gonna put him there. F1. Yeah, that's it. When I can get hold of that. Make him just a little bit bigger. Just getting back into the way it's done. That I think needs to come out a little bit there. I'm gonna put like a walkway around there. Right, that's it. Right, next house. Same again. I don't want to start building just yet till I'm quite... I want that rotating just a little bit. I shouldn't have done that. Try again. Done it wrong again. Gotta run it to demolish it. There we go. I'll get the game going in a minute. F1. Cheese garden. This one out a little bit. Ooh, that's going to be close there. That is going to spoil my plan. We'll worry about that later. We can always move these later on. Put that in there. You. Rotating a little bit. What is it? Shift. Control. That's in there. That's two houses. Right, let's get the game going slow. Right, builders. I don't want the mayor. Alright, it's the forestry we need doing. Now, I've done that first, so they can be working on these houses here. And I can find where they've gone. There they are. There they are. Right, we'll leave a space there for that one. We've got to get how many houses? It's, 9 houses, I think it is. It will come up. Straighten you out there, and we've got a path down there. Yeah, I'm going to leave that house there. Let's speed up, get this building in. I like the way he's done these, the way they doesn't just appear. You can see him actually working on it. And I've put the fishing in for later on. First of all, we've got to get the houses in. In fact, we could actually move them over like that. I like the way he does that. You can actually prioritise which building you want. And until we get this in, there's not a lot we can do. And I think we'll put a few... it's getting a bit far away there. I think we'll work round here. See, they've started on this one already. Putting the stuff in, the clay, which is why I wanted the clay pit. Right, let's slow it down. We're getting a bit near now. I like the way it goes. I like the way he does that. Right, complete. So we are going to want 4 forestries at first. Let's put a bit more in. And we are going to have to knock a couple off our builders. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why it's jumping like that. Right, we want 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, let's do it. Don't know why it's jumping. It's when I'm... Alright, let's knock these builders down. We need more in there. So let's just have 2 builders. We've got plenty. Let's try them again. Yeah. Why is he not going in there? Okay, that is gonna... That's a good start. I don't know why we're not getting any builders in there. Not builders. Ah, we got two. That. I wonder if it's because I'm clicked on a building, it's flicking to it. Three. I want one more in there, and we'll get some builders. How many have we got? We've got. Oh, here we are. Adults. 9. So we've got 3 in there. 6, 7, 8. I want one more in there. That is a little bit annoying, that flicking. I want to put a house. Can you? Can't modify it once we start it. Right, let's speed it up. We need logs. That's it, I've got the 4 in there. And once we get some logs up, I'll start knocking the workers off the forestry. Right, another thing we want. So I'm a bit slow at starting this. It's been a while. That is going to be in the way. So we'll put one here. Yeah, we'll put one of these here. And I'll put another one in. Do you know the trouble when you've been off a game for a while, you forget what you're doing. They've got to remove one tree, that's okay. We're removing trees anyway. Right, what's our... I'm looking at the logs here. Yeah, we've got one log in, one reserve. Once that gets to 20, we'll knock 2 of these off. And I think I will add another house here. Oh, we got one there. 1, 2, 3. Alright, you can... Would have liked one there, but we'll put one here. Right there. Oh, if we offset... No, we'll put him there. Ah, done it wrong again. I keep forgetting the F1. It's going to have to come back a little bit. Not quite the size, but I'm trying not to remove that tree. Yeah, he can go in there. Can always alter everything later. And I think we'll put a couple of houses round here. And here's our first house. Village house complete. And they're moving in. Right, what we like for logs? No logs. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the 9 we've got. Yeah, I might have. We just check. Fishing. I might actually move him to there. Yeah, I might move him. I know I've put him in. Yeah, I'm going to move him to there. And that we will pause, and then we will want the when I can find it. Boatyard. We'll put that there. Quick change of plan. And the boatyard can be put on pause. Housing first. Then we can put some houses down here. How are we doing on logs here? 1 log, okay. Keep them going. Put him there. F1 it. That could come down a little bit there. Probably could make that a bit bigger, I think. Bigger gardens, more crop. Right, how many is that? It's it's here, isn't it? 1 done, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 4 houses. Right, next one there. He can go right next to this one. We'll rotate him. Oh, we could get a nice. Oh, it's going to be awkward. Awkward position, that one. In fact, I don't think we can get one there. Let's have a look. Oh, he will go in. Now this one, can we do him more like that? Too long. Okay, we can't do it more like that. I don't like it. Don't like it. Let's try him that way. I know what the place occupied is. It's just catching that other one. Yeah, he can go there. Not ideal, but we're getting back into the game. How many logs we got now? 14, right. Let's 2 houses for mate. Okay. 7 family. It tells you there 7 to go. Right. We'll put another house here. Remember the F1. We'll leave a little path down the side so they can get through. Do we need to get through there? Because we could get through there. Yeah, we'll have him like that. Yeah, go on, and then we can put another house, couple of houses here, and make that sort of a walkway round. Right, how many is that? We got 2 built, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. Check our logs. 18 logs. Right, we'll take 2 of them off. And we've got them in there. Yeah, click on the camp centre, high more built. Well, we've got them there for hiring. Just got to wait for them that we've just laid off there. And we'll have to just... Nothing is done. Okay. Have we loaded these kilns up? Burning complete. Right, that's our first trading. Now builders have got nothing to do. We'll have in a minute. Yeah, I don't know about that house there. We could, if they've nothing to do, we could lay one off. I know he won't move one brick, a log by himself, but he might just go and fill that vacancy there. Speed this building up here. Let's speed the game up. There's not a lot we can do to get these in. We can actually watch them building this. I like the way you get a different style. on every house. Alright, it's a mirror. It's not. Trying to zoom in and it won't go in. No, they're not mirrors, images. Thatch is different there. Tops are different. Takes work doing all that. Yeah, it looked like it was a mirror image. Like this one's only got one window. Alright, and while we're waiting, what we can be doing, we want benches. Put a couple of these in ready. Control into it for control lower rotation, slower rotation, not lower. Bench. Let's have a different style one. Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've played this game, so gonna take me just a bit to get back into it. We'll put that bench there. We're already using that. 3 houses done. Better put one on there. Don't think we need to panic that much. Family's still in tent 6. What we're into, June. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the one. We're going to put the last one in here. I don't know if this will work. No, it will look. And we'll put him that way. F1 it. That place is occupied, is that? Let's move him back a bit. I'd like to square him more up with. Yeah, we'll get another house here. Now another thing we're gonna need. Let me just get that in. We are gonna need a thatchery. Place. If we get this right, they won't need any. Put him that way. Looks like there's plenty of thatch there, that's what I'm thinking. Stone deposit. Right, how we doing? 5, and we're still in June. And it's around about November. So June, July, August, September, October, November. If we can do one a month, we'll do the thatchery, then we'll get them. And we'll also want metal workings. We might as well be putting this in ready. We'll need a carpenter. Let's put everything here because we will. We will be moving stuff round, and we also want an ironmonger. I'd like to get the stone mining camp in as well. Where is he? Forestry, tannery, carpenter, smithy. I think he could go. Now to the smithy. Does the smithy use wood or... Hang on, let's have a look. For burning. That's what it takes to make. Let's... Iron and charcoal. Yeah, so we have got charcoal burners right near him. I couldn't remember whether it was wood. You know, firewood. I don't like some of these layouts. Right, so we've got factory, yeah, we're going to need that. Then the carpenter, then the smithy. Then we'll need the boatyard before the fishing dock. I wonder if we could get the boatyard in there. We might not get fishing this year, but we'd have him set up ready. And we're going to have to think about market stalls. We'll tell better when we get all this built. I think we might put our market right here to start. Because they're going to come from this direction. I think it'll come from there. That is a nasty slope there. Yeah, it's no use doing the stone deposit yet. Let's get all this lot done. How many? 3. And of course, once we built these, we're gonna get... We'll need an extra house. Let's get one in ready. I don't think we'll get any immigrants the first year. You watch that say too... Oh, he's not said too long. Yeah, I might do a little patch of 4 here. And I'll debate about that one, whether I move him or not. Because we're going to need the smithy for nails. How are you doing? All work is done. I'm gonna start gathering some bark. We will need bark later on. I can't remember what for though, but I know we'll need it. Right, 2 houses to go. Oh yeah, it's the carpenter. At least these with the crops growing will help us. And September, we should do it. We should make it. I think, although I can't quite remember, if I do get all these houses, I think it's the first time I'll have got houses for everybody, but don't take my word for that. That is going to have to be cleared. I think I might put a few more houses down this end. Yeah, we'll leave that area there. Because we've got the burners and the carpentry. 1 house to go. Yeah, then we do the thatchery. I don't think we're going to get boats in. So we could move that boatyard back. And smithy, then the boatyard, then the fishing dock. And the fishing dock, the first thing I put in, and now we're not doing it. At least the game was on pause, so we didn't lose anything. Oh, but we're going to make this. We're going to make it. Yeah, build a factory, which is on the go. That is next. Good memory, that, what I'm going to need. Yeah, I think we'll put a market stall here. I was thinking of putting a... Right, what we got here? Build houses to attract, yeah. Farm. Factory we doing. And a granary. So, that is trade. Let's put a granary... Yeah, because we're going to have trouble here. Uneven terrain, that's what we're going to be getting a lot of. Let's just put... I'd like the granary that way. He's going to have to go that way. Well, what we can do is put the granary there. We're going to come into winter, so we don't want them. And then what we'll put in... Let me slow this game down. Where's my... There. And we're going to want trade. Slightly out. Put one there. We need a worker. Now these. I only want to hire women. We'll have firewood for one. When I can find it. Firewood. Are we got anybody doing honey? Yeah. Honey. Honey begins with H. When I can find it. Begins with H and I start going down. There we go. Honey. I'd like to use that. What else are we growing here? Why are they getting a sunflower? We could have peas and... I don't know why that flicked off. Alright, let's do it that way. Peas and I think cabbage. Little secret to my favourite veg. Right, how are we doing on here? We've got all these in. Thatchery. And we've got the granary on the go. And we're into October. We're going to have to put labour in here. Women only. We'll put 4 to give them all something to do. You got to remember to put the labourers in. How are you doing here? You're doing okay. A lot of firewood there. Right, that's the... Yeah, I think we've got to do the carpenter and the smithy before the granary. Because we might need nails. We've got 536 nails, but they've got to start making it. And they've got to... Ooh. Oh. Bad. Bad, bad, bad. What have we missed? We have not put a well in. Let's put in one there. One there. Let's move him up. And we could sneak one in here. I would like to use the proper wells. Stone well, but we need stone. Platforms for livestock and production. Do you know what though? They do sort of... Now you might say, well, why have I put all them in? Scenery. You know, if they... Alright, it's 1800s, they don't relax like we do nowadays. But what's to say they won't put a fishing dock here? A little jetty. I know they don't fish. But like the farmer... Oh, not the farmer. Head of the household, the man. And women, but the man might want to go and fish with his sons there. Supplement their food a little bit. So I'll put them in just for... And it looks prettier when it's in. Right. Let's speed it up a little bit. Yeah, thatch is... they're getting it in now. Reed, thatch, it's coming in. I think that's one little bug he needs to sort out. When you're clicked on that, I can't move away from it. That's what's causing it to flick. Right, I've done that, so I know what's causing it. How are you doing here? I might actually... No, he's alright for a bit. October, we've done it nicely with time to spare. Now that boatyard, yeah, takes nails. Fishing dock takes nails. Yeah, we've got to do the well. Oh, yeah, I was going to put another well in here and I got distracted. Just put it like that. Now, stone would be helping. Produces stone and limestone from nearby deposits. I'm thinking we've got deposits there. Ooh, and they're a long way off. I'd like to get them done there. And there's some here. And I know it's going a bit... I'm going to have to sort salt out. I'm looking for my mine. Does that? I don't know where the iron ore deposit is on this map. There. Ah, we found one. There. Right, now I know what I'm looking for. I was looking for something like this. And there's nice stone deposits here. Oh, limestone. Limestone. Stone there. Right, and we've got the winter coming in. And we've got the granary, so we'll need... We'll hide women and children. Oh, his labourers have seen the... And resources. There's one of these. Buy from locals and I think that turns it on. Take from other granaries. We're not doing that at the minute. Can we add? There's no firewood in there. Just take pumpkins off a minute. Mutton, meat, hemp. There's no firewood, so we don't need. That was pumpkin we had. And we'll leave it at the default what's gone in. Right. Build a farm. Can't find nails. Right, smithy we need to employ. Right, let's get all this done. We're now going to have to knock our builders down. We'll just have 3 builders. So we need the smithy, carpenter, resources by every way possible. Right, is this supply on here? By every way possible, then we've got it set up. And on that happy note of not being able to find nails, but he will start as soon as we can get somebody in here. Everything's in the green. Hang on. We've got a first immigrant coming in already, which has surprised me. Yeah, that surprised me. Right, no housing available. Let's have a look. Well, we don't have to worry about resources too much. We need to get jobs and everything up, we know. Treasury. Now, yeah, we need the town hall. This is what that's what I'm after. This is one of the things I like about this game. When we run out of money, it automatically just gives us a loan. We've still got to try and run positive. But, so you always ended up owing money because you borrowed, but there was no way. But now, you can repay it back. So, I like that. That's one of the things I always wanted in the game. And on that happy note, I'm going to end it there. Let's just get it to January. Nails are a problem. We've got people in the smithy and we've got labourers. We've got to do a farm and a trading outpost. With the boatyard. So I think we will look at that the next episode. I will go on, let's just run it to the end of the year. Oh, he's got his nails now. We should as well, just before cart parking, let's put cart parking. I'm going to be getting a lot of this. Could you go that way round? He's going to have to go there. We'll get that built. That can be moved up as well. We'll move the carts from here. I just realised the carts were there. The camp's nearly done. Camp storage. Yeah, I think the farm's somewhere here. And we'll build a housing. Maybe start coming this way. And we could really do with a bridge over there. Okay folks, I'm going to end it there. I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. It's nice to get back into it. Takes a few minutes and then you soon start to remember what's what. It's just you got that much. All these farms to do, orchard, it's got to be the farm next. Chicken coops, and we need a trader. Maybe here. For now. Oh, go on, I'm gonna go in a minute. Trading post. There. Now I'm gonna put housing there. Row houses there. Let's put the trading post here for now. Yeah, we'll put him in there. Keep changing my mind. We'll put him there. Farms are gonna go somewhere up there. That can be moved forward. Keep changing everything around. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Especially the subscribe. Plenty of you watch and don't subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button. Don't cost anything. I'll see you next time, and bye for now.